Hi, how are you? I hope you're all fine and safe and staying in. Um, Today's video is a little bit different, and I'm gonna share something that is very personal with you. From my mother's side, I have an uncle and an auntie. The auntie passed away several years ago, and lately, for the past maybe 6 months or more, my uncle has been not in good health, let's say. The last 3 weeks he has deteriorated, and since Friday he is battling life. The last few days have been heavy on me, and although I had a lot of plans to do for you guys and things to share with you that has herbal treatments and has ideas and has with what have you, from Friday night, I got a phone call that he is in a very bad situation. He is critical and he is battling for his life. I lost my mood and my energy to come up and shout and scream and do whatever I do, you know. Last night, and from Friday until last night, we were all coordinating things for him, and he's in London, by the way. He lives in London, and he's married with 2 girls, Sumaya and Hannah, my cousins. Since Friday, we are coordinating things with his situation. And somehow, when we got everything so far under control, and alhamdulillah, he is stable now. He's not getting any better. Doctors say 2 weeks, and some doctors say no, it's less. So it's just a matter of time, I guess. So the whole family is praying for him. We have created a special group on WhatsApp for prayers and messages that my very sweet 2 cousins, Sumaya and Hannah, his daughters, are relaying the messages. And due to this corona kritia, none of us can go. It breaks my heart that I am 1 hour away and I can't go. So, and we did what we have to do from an Islamic point of view of the Quran, the readings, the shahadatain, and all these things. And Sumaya tells me he is very peacefully sleeping. So last night was the first night, actually, Sumaya and I talk. We chatted for half an hour. We went over things and we discussed things and what if and when if and all this stuff. And alhamdulillah, we have a lot of family and cousins in London. It's almost the biggest family base there. So, and then I was telling Sumaya that I had a lot of plans to cook and plan and do and that. And she told me, I think you should, because if he was awake, he wouldn't have wanted you to stop. So I woke up this morning determined to cook for him. So today is for Khalu. Khalu is the brother of the mother. Ammu in Arabic is the brother of the father. So today is for Khalu. He always used to tell me, when you cook, you make me hungry. He always loved my energy and my loudness, and he always called me handsome. Whenever I changed my picture on WhatsApp, he always called and told me, everybody's getting older and uglier, you're getting older and more handsome and younger. And he always says, I'm as handsome as my father. I'll miss you, Khalu. Please don't go. In our custom and tradition, we always say that the khal, the brother of the mother, is a father. So we say khal walid. And he was amazing. He was with me every step of the way. And my sister also, by the way. he was always proud of her and all her life achievements and what she did in life. I was talking to my cousins in Aden, and they said the exact same thing about him. It's amazing how each and every one of us felt special by him in an individual way, yet we all shared the same thing when we spoke. God bless you, Khalu. If it's time for you to go, may you rest in peace. And if you decide to stay, we will love you like we always loved you forever. We will pray for you, dead or alive. You will always be with us, Khalu. Always. Sumaya and Hannah, my sweetest, dearest cousins, you're not alone. And with this video, the whole world is with you. And the whole world is praying for your father because he is the greatest. And you're the daughters of the greatest. So, let's cook for Khalu. Here, as you can see, we have yogurt, cucumber and cherry tomatoes, curcuma, mincemeat, onions and garlic, mixed vegetable, my favorite olive oil, of course, my favorite sea salt. And here, I'll explain to you later, was this water. Okay, so let's move everything to the stove, and there I'll explain to you more. Tonight we are cooking several things separate, but then we'll mix them all together. I don't know how to call that, or maybe I'm too out of focus today. But as I cook, as I'll explain to you. So let's go to the stove. Okay, so here we have the yogurt, and I forgot the za'atar a while ago, so it's here now. Now we will put some water in the yogurt. Do you know in German we call it Yogurtbecher. When you buy the yogurt, you know, the plastic thing, whatever it's called, not a jar because it's only plastic. There's always yogurt remaining there, so I fill it up with water, and this is the water. So let's put the water here. And we drop these in. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We mix them together. Let's try some. Yeah, it's not too thick and it's not too watery, see? By the way, I learned from someone that if you want to know how is the thickness of your sauce, you should do this. You see this? So, before we stop with this and we actually put it in the fridge, we put a little bit of za'atar on top. Okay, and some olive oil. And now this is going in the fridge while we're cooking the other stuff. Okay? Do you remember when we first did the mincemeat, the bolognese and the other mincemeat? I always told you I never use oils for mincemeat because usually the mincemeat is fat. So if we just put it there. Today we're going to use a deeper pot because of all the other stuff that will go inside. Now we drop it to 6. And now, like we did the other time, if you go through the other videos, you will see I did the same thing. Okay, now, if you look here, the moment you start doing this, whatever got stuck is released. The temperature is dropped to number 6 now. I guess the microwave sound is also stopped. So. Some curcuma. Paprika, chili powder, okay, a little bit salt, pepper, the rice is ready, as you can see. As we say in الدنيا, I told you that many times, مفلفل. And this is also ready. By the way, I forgot something I did in between, is I put inside the 7 spices, or the Indian spices, or what we call in Yemeni شركة. Now we will put the rice in. Inshallah, I don't make a mess out of myself now. But it seems I'm okay. I'm in control here. Okay. Mix them together. And this goes in. And voila, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with this. A lot of people who have subscribed and watching this have eaten this here and they loved it. I remember I once cooked in total 3 kilos and everything was gone. We took the yogurt out. Now everything is ready. So I'll put the plate here so everything looks clear. You can see how this is. Smells amazing, by the way. Khalu, you would have loved that. I know you would. I can hear you talking to me. So, there we go. فلفل وطعمه يجنن. Now we have 2 ways of presenting the yogurt. Okay, we either do this, or we can serve it separately in a bowl. Depends on who's eating with you and what do they like and stuff like that. Now, the interesting part is, which by the way, Khalu loves spicy food. And once he eats spicy food, he soaks water. Do you remember the green chilies we made one day? We are going to put 1 spoon here. Later, of course, you can try. And if you need more, you can put some more. I hope you'll all enjoy that like I will right now. خالو بنيته لك برحمته يا رب. I will miss you and I will always love you. And don't worry about your girls. They're not alone. Good night, everybody.